It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E and today we are continuing as the Lord of the Dreadfort and our campaign to try and take over the north. We are currently trying to get a claim on Karhold. We also managed to get a couple of alliances, so we popped Lord Moore's Crowfood on as Lord of Last Hearth, and he is our new ally. We also have we did have an ally in the Rills, but at the moment they won't join me. But we also managed to get an alliance with Tywin Lannister through marriage. So we married not Domeric. Domeric's married Sansa. Ramsay has married Joanna, who is his new daughter. So hopefully we will manage to get that claim on Karhold, which would be excellent. In the meantime, we are still Spy Master and spying away for our lord. There indeed is my faction to request an overthrow, but at the moment Liege Loyalists is far, far bigger. There is also a depose, but for now we are going to go stick with overthrow. So Domeric, make sure everyone gets exactly the same amount of whatever sweets the cook gives the children, so we can be proud of him, and he can gain just, which gives 2 stewardship, which is pretty powerful, plus 1 learning, vassal opinion. I mean, there's no reason not to. It's a great trait, so we will ping that, no problem. Meanwhile, we do need a Meister as well, which apparently we have a Meister available. Oh, of course we do, yeah. If you've been watching my North series, we crafted a weirwood weapon for Rob, and it's basically like a Valyrian weapon, but not quite as good. They normally, I think, come out as quality 2, but it's still something worth considering for Roose, seeing as we have no weapons, and it gives monthly prestige and things like that, personal combat skill. So if we start rolling in money, I think we'll consider it, but for 200 gold, that's an awful lot of investment, and right now money is not going to come thick and fast for us. Also, we seem to have a penalty in gold that we pay. I caught my young ward Ramsay torturing a rat behind the stables, so he can gain cruel, which gives +1 intrigue, -1 diplomacy, -5 general opinion, but +20 fear. Or we can talk to him about kindness. Well, he's not kind, so he's going to gain cruel. We're going to play him as though he is who he is. Meanwhile, Domeric has gained 2 stewardship, so Domeric is coming around pretty nicely. Those are not bad stats. Interestingly enough, 0 intrigue, despite being taught by me. But that's okay. I mean, if he just comes out with good diplomacy, I'll be fairly happy. So let's have a look in terms of the overalls. We are still at 20% of his total levy, with Manderley being 12%, Karstarks being 11%. So we need to try and figure out either a way to get an alliance with Manderley, who does have a son, but sadly we do not have a daughter. So that is something we will need to think about and consider, and whether or not he will actually consider marrying a Bolton, because we do seem to have a bit of a bad reputation. I wonder why. Meanwhile, down south, looks like Aegon is on his last footing, 90% in favour of Robert's rebellion. So I think we can assume Robert is going to win with his 60 martial. Good grief. Yowza. Oh, hello. We have managed to get a claim on the Lordship of Karhold, which we will use. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And Norrin has gained 2 intrigue. That's cool. My youngest son. So now that we've gained this, we can indeed go straight in for the kill. Bear in mind, Eddard may well be called and end our war. And sadly, if he does, we are going to have to listen to him because he will just imprison us if we don't. So, this is just something to bear in mind. Let's do a quick check to make sure there is no one. Aha! But you can ladies be my Justicar? Potentially, yeah. Okay, well let's invite her. And then if not, we will invite him. Because 15 is a decent bit better. At the same time, let's call out Rickard and see if we can claim this as quickly as possible. Let's call in our ally as well, just to ring home the fact that we are not kidding about here. We are going to have Sir Monfred Bywater lead the troops, along with Osric and Gior. Do we have any other commander spaces available? Not really. Uthor the Old is just too old. Gior seems to be my next best bet. Any other better commanders that we could have? Yeah, lots of people. Ooh, Walder. With 22, you would be an excellent addition, as with Jonas. So, let's form up the troops, and I think what we'll do is get going. Mors is indeed going to honour his call. I'm just hoping Eddard isn't called in. But we have to consider the fact that he may well be. Okay, so we can't sadly accept her, but we will accept him. You can also become a commander for me. Thanks very much. And you can take over from Gior. Excellent, excellent. Did anyone else join me? I believe... Were you the other chap that was a good fighter? You were, so I think we can replace Gior for you. And then we've got pretty good commanders all around. Merge you guys. Osric for Walder, and then that's pretty decent. Montford. Jonas, there you go. Hopefully we'll do an attack there and then go on to Karhold itself, but I suppose concentrate on the attack here. You guys head on in as well. Hopefully Eddard isn't called, because if he is, it is going to be an absolute nuisance. Domeric asks, if a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody there to hear it, does it make a noise? Diligent is such a good trait. Do we take the roll? I think we take the roll. Oh, he's got arbitrary, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We need to move you north, or in fact here, if you're going to combine. Which he has, and let's see what happens. He's going to attack my troops at the south, which he managed to defeat really quickly, which is slightly annoying. But we have now taken that. I've caught my eye. I caught my bastard son rather lying to me again. Well, he's deceitful, and he gains 1 intrigue. It's fine. We knew that's how he was. In the meantime, we are going to continue to besiege Karhold, and hope Eddard does not get called. If we can get away with this, this will be a fantastic victory for us. Sadly, not worth assaulting. Oh, it's winter. To the noble Lord Roose, you should be happy to know that Robert will be holding a coronation ceremony in the Great Sept. We will attend. And we... Ooh, interesting. Moors has been arrested. That's not good. Please don't arrest me. Right. That is victory dinged. So, let's end this nice and quickly. Karhold has been very nicely usurped for us. That was an excellent quick annex there. That's really, really good. And now, if we are fortunate, we can plot for a claim on the High Lordship. And at the moment, not many people are interested in joining us, so we need to consider targeting people. A lack of piety I've observed in one of my courtiers makes me worried. I wouldn't want to accuse anyone not having a good following of the faith. Walder Rivers, who is... Okay. I need to bear in mind that I am... Where's confront him? William Dustin has been imprisoned. Hopefully he doesn't kill my ally. Please don't kill him. So Robert's crowned. Karhold, meanwhile, is ours. We've got some important decisions we can do. We can ask for help managing our titles, which I don't particularly need or want to do. Let's train some troops here. Meanwhile, in Karhold, another 2,000 troops to come to our aid, which is just fantastic news. In terms of plot power, Roderick will join us, but we've got to pay him 16 gold. It's quite a lot of gold for us, but we need it. He will also form an alliance with us, so that's excellent. And then I'll ask you to join my plot once you've faffed about deciding what you want to do. Good man. And will you back my plot, please? Good man. So that's worked out quite nicely. Roderick has also joined the fray. Oh, why have I got to pay you more than a High Lord? That makes no sense. But fine. We'll do it because we need the support. And I also need a little bit more support than we're getting here. Investigation into the rumour of a plot in the Eyrie. So we have 90%. Oh no. Roderick just died. That is a loss for us. Oh, what? Trial by combat. Morzomba demanded a trial by combat, and Lord Paramount Eddard Stark selected Harmond Umber as his champion. Damn it. Who got killed? Well, he was killed by our champion then. Oh, no. Okay. Porther won as Eddard's champion. God damn it. Well, there's no point in having an alliance with you. So your son now rules. I can declare war on you to put... Oh, I can claim the Lonely Hills for my vassal. I mean, that might be worth doing as well, because we don't have an alliance with you anymore. So your use to me has kind of drifted. However, you might join my plot, so let's concentrate on the plot first. First things first is percentage. Percentage is what I need. Plot power is just pretty important right now. Troop wise is good. Money just needs to keep going up. Plot power from top to bottom. So 9% is the highest I'm going to get. Can't pay anyone at the moment. So money is the main thing that we need right now. Interestingly enough, we are only forming 4% of the total levy, but I think that is to be included in Robert's levy. If I look just at Eddard's levy, it's still only saying 4%, but he's forming 18%. That's why. It's because we are part of the Iron Throne. That makes sense. How much gold do you want? 15. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, to be fair. And that will boost us up to a total of, as soon as he accepts, 80%, and a couple more people will do it. So Rickard and another Rickard, so the 2 Rickards. If we can get them both, that is all we'll need, and we might as well also declare war on young new Lord of the Last Hearth. Interestingly enough, the Dreadfort is that much bigger than Karhold. One of the wealthy merchants of the Dreadfort was very upset, and I had to promise him I would look into the matter. His daughter had supposedly been raped by my master-at-arms. Oh dear. So he can be fined, or we don't believe him, which increases our national revolt risk. Quite frankly, we're not going to believe him because this guy is valuable to me right now. Like, proper valuable. Torrens Square could be blackmailed. Give it a go. And it's failed, unfortunately. Lee's Loyalist is just cracking up. Doesn't look like our little thing is going to go ahead. Let's go and fight in a tournament. John the Careless, that's an unfortunate nickname. The realm is in a state of war. Right, who are you fighting? Oh, the Iron Islands. Oh, sure, yeah, we'll help for that. We have literally no care for the Iron Islands. I am fighting Brandon. Oh no, I'm not. I'm fighting John, who's got 50 with my 80. I should win. You and John slowly circle each other, tense and focused. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defence. We could poison his dagger, poison our dagger. You lace your short sword with poison in an attempt to hinder him. Right, let's give it a go. He strikes me. We need to defend. 50% we gain wounded. Oh, fine, we just yield. Great, well, we lost. Oh well. We have more important things. Who's this? He might be able to join our faction. Well, we'll ask. Let's... everyone just doesn't want to join my faction. You want 28 gold for joining my plot, but you will join. Good, that's a bit of gold from Eddard. And now I need my final person. Oh no. Other Rickard won't do it. But Lawrence will. So we'll have to pay him. It's not going to get me the 100%, and I think I need 100%, don't I? %60 chance and a 90% chance, but we need plot power of 100, which we're not going to get. And I need to pay my spy master some money. That's unfortunate. We need a new Castellan. Cregan, you're up. The ones who ridicule Domeric for his weakness are getting more and more scornful. Their escalating ridicule has made him unable to ignore it anymore. But we don't want him to gain shy. 50% chance he'll gain humble. That's not a bad trait. He's gained shy, unfortunately. Does no one else want to join this? Does anyone with big plot power? What if I improved relations with you? Weeping Bay. If you set yourself to improve relations with him, go about doing that. Meanwhile, we'll consider the financial situation here. We could... No, I don't want to declare war on him just yet, do I? My bastard son asked me for a fief. Yeah, no. You can have my tiny one. In fact, you're not ready for it. Depletes by 15, but that's fine. You've got 17 intrigue, very good. Scheming in White Harbour has come to fruition, for I have discovered that the leader of the plot is Lord Joseph Ironsmith. Good, well done. We get good relations with Eddard, who still has ice, and he's got a ton of children. He's got Robb, Sansa, Arya, Brandon, Jon Snow, and Ellard, so no Rickon. Benjen. Ah, my wife's pregnant. Cool, cool, cool. You have enough money yet? Yes. Oh, you might as well. Okay, that's good. That's another one to bear in mind, because I'm going to need 100% to gain enough for the increased percentage. That's still not going to be enough. I mean, we might just have to take the risk. Oh, let's just roll it. We failed. Oh, great. Well, we'll have to try again. And see what we can do. Come on in. Doesn't really matter if we keep losing prestige, but this plot is important for us. So I can get all the same people in again immediately, whilst they're still being paid off, which gets us to 91%, and no one else is willing apart from Arnold. I suppose it doesn't even give us a high percentage though. Let's try one more roll for it. We could go for a hunt. Give it one more roll. Nah, we failed again. Ooh. Awful. We started early, the sun had barely risen above the horizon, plenty of prey, the dogs caught many rabbits, and I slew one great boar. Excellent. +1 martial. I think what we will do is have to end the episode here with a new son born. Ooh, and he's got quick. Excellent. Hopefully we will be in a position to gain this claim on the High Lordship. It would be really nice to be able to do that. And we've gained the Hunter trait, which gives us +1 martial, +1 diplomacy. Really good. I suppose we will have to endeavour to get some other people involved. Let's see if we get this chap before I end the episode in. Oh, just pause 1 second. Eddard wants to do something with us. What do you want to do, Eddard? You would like me to be a commander. Sure. We'll take the extra prestige. Meanwhile, you will come and join the plot, but no one else will. 97%. Oh, we only need 3 more percent. But no one else is even willing. Oh, that's really sad. 3%. Do I bother trying once more? A man claiming to be a lord who disappeared 7 years ago has found his way to my castle. He sings of the children of the forest, and some say his songs are prophetic. Long lost but home again. Right, I think we'll give this one more roll, and then if not, we will have to just sit and wait. You want to kidnap me? Oh, Ramsay's already doing his scheming. Let's give this a roll. If not... Aha! We have actually managed it. Excellent. Good. Right, well, next episode then, we will go ahead and declare war for the High Lordship. We'll probably also declare war on Last Hearth in order to attain the county of the Lonely Hills for our vassal, all increasing our demise very nicely. In fact, we'll double in size overnight, which will be excellent. If you're enjoying the series, please do leave it a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.